Good morning. It's Saturday, December 13th. Here is our week in review, hopefully in under 5 minutes. So let's just get started. Friday, we saw Marjorie Taylor Greene move to oust Speaker Mike Johnson before her departure from Congress. We don't know if anything will come of it, but if she can pull this off, I'd be happy. Trump signed an executive order directing the federal government to sue states that attempt to regulate artificial intelligence. Why shouldn't we regulate this? There's people who are having relationships with AI, including children, who use character AI and then committed suicide. The U.S. pressured Ukraine to withdraw from Donbas region and convert it into like a free reign zone. I don't think Putin would allow that. A wave of Gen Z-led unrest toppled France's government following weeks of massive protests and strikes by the unions, creating a change in that government, and maybe we can take a page out of that. The U.S. Mint announced plans to issue $1 coin featuring Donald Trump and getting rid of any diversity on our money. So, if you're looking for abolitionists or anyone of color to be minted, it's not here in the U.S. They are going to just remint the same old. The New York Times is reporting TSA is sharing domestic travel data with ICE, raising civil liberties issues. Jeffrey Epstein's estate renewed scrutiny of his network and assets, releasing thousands of photos, 95,000, and we've only seen a snippet of it, plus his emails, plus we're waiting for the full drop to come sometime next week. Marco Rubio decided that, you know what, we're going to use New Times Roman and move away from, fonts that can help the disabled. A second grand jury refused to indict Attorney General Letitia James, closing off another legal avenue and blocking Trump. A federal judge ordered the release of the grand jury materials tied to Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. Kristi Noem was caught lying to Congress again, and nothing will ever happen of it because these people like to break the law. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was released a couple of days ago, so he's home with his families for now. Massive flooding in Washington state caused evacuations, infrastructure damage, and the pictures are horrifying. The House voted basically to repeal the Affordable Care Act, leaving thousands in limbo in terms of their health care. Indiana rejected proposed gerrymandered legislative map, saying that they will not gerrymander that state, and Trump and J.D. Vance are angry about that. Denmark publicly labeled the United States a national security risk, citing political instability and unpredictability. Democrat Eileen Higgins flipped the Miami mayoral race, and Democrat Eric Geisler won Georgia House District 121, signaling a shift in our politics. Admiral Halsey testified before lawmakers amid scrutiny of military decision-making and chain of command issues. The Supreme Court appeared open to loosening campaign financial limits, potentially just giving our politics away to billionaires, which we are already compromised. Trump considered military force in Mexico and Colombia, as well as Venezuela, and we seized one of their ships, Venezuela accusing the United States of piracy. Trump announced plans for a $12 million farmer bailout, giving them even more money so they get subsidies, which is welfare. We pay our tariff money, right, which is additional tax on us, and then we're going to give them $12 billion to pay out so they could vote Trump back in office, because this is the regime they like. The Supreme Court signaled openness to expanding presidential authority. It's not like he doesn't have enough authority. He doesn't listen to the law and Constitution as is. Paramount launched a hostile takeover bid over Warner Brothers Discovery after Ellison met with Donald Trump, capitulating and said, let this deal go through and I'll give you what you want. Alina Habba resigned as U.S. Attorney for New Jersey after a federal court ruled her appointment unlawful. A major earthquake struck Japan, Ukraine, and President Zelensky rejected territorial concessions. And this was a lot this week, and this week only. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed, like, share, and follow if you can.